Entrepreneurs Channel TV, we writing Africa's story through enterprise Amazons. We promote women in business. We showcase women in business.
Entrepreneurs Channel TV, creating a platform of expression for every woman.
Good day viewers, welcome to another edition of the Campuspreneurs Show, a very own growth show targeted at showcasing our boss ladies across our campuses today. With me is my co-anchor, and I am Esther Upone.
And I am Olasheni Oluwadamilola. And as you all know that without you guys we will not be here, and it's because you always ask for more, and that's why we always bring to you these boss ladies that are doing so well in the entrepreneurship world. Join us on this journey, and I'm sure that we're going to be what you're thinking.
And while you're at it, please hit the subscribe button, comment, like. If you have anybody who wants us to feature, maybe your friends or you yourself, please let us know in the comment section below. Please subscribe and like this video. Thank you.
Okay, so we are here with the last boss lady for today, and we are pleased to introduce you to the last one. It has been an exciting show. We've learned a lot from the two boss ladies we've had before this. So please, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Sandra Ilesanmi. I'm a student of Osun State University, 300 level, English and International Studies. I'm a writer, I'm a spoken word artist, I'm a poet, I'm a media personnel, and I'm the CEO of Sandra's Bakery. Like, I bake and sell cakes, snacks, anything. Bakery. When you think of bakery, think of Sandra's Bakery.
And by saying that, I wanted to count on my hand. A writer, media personnel,
Poet. And she's still studying international and English something.
Auntie, calm down.
Okay, so maybe I didn't mention the fact that I'm a social entrepreneur too. I run an NGO. Precious World Foundation. So
Wow.
that was by the way, Sean. Let's focus
Because the
on
business of the
yeah.
actually. So why did you go into all this and
Why did I go
Like
into
what's that
business?
Okay.
Business.
Okay.
Expressing.
First, I like getting engaged in stuffs. I don't like to be idle. Yes. Whenever I'm idle, I fall sick. No, not like sick like that though. I don't need paracetamol or anything. But I fall sick in the sense that I get tired. That's the time I get tired. My sleep will not be sweet because there's nothing to sleep for. Because when you work, you get tired. You get very, very tired. And then when you sleep, truly that sleep is deserving. When you know what? True. For instance, yesterday I just went out to drop letters at 2 homes, and I just came back. I went to the cinema. I just came out of the cinema. I was back to my normal self. I just went home and I just got home. There was nothing I had books I wanted to read though, but I wasn't interested in reading those books. So I was just sitting like this and nothing. And even to sleep, the sleep is not disturbed. I don't know if you understand. So because I love to get myself engaged in stuffs. So right from after secondary school, I started attending programs, started getting exposed. And I love corporates. Like, I like to just dress, and then because I believe that the way you dress is the way you are dressed. They shall injected that into my memory, like my phone. So each time I'm going out, I try as much as possible that I'm looking what I want to be. I'm looking like what I want to be. So Sandra's Bakery started because I wanted to make money, because I like to be independent, financially independent. So I wanted to have my own money, and I didn't want to disturb my parents all the time. So when I left secondary school, I started learning baking. I went to a catering school where I learned about cakes and snacks. So they taught us very well. If you try to do it, I taught myself afterwards. I'm just joking. Okay, so and I gave myself Sandy's cake, and later on when I got into Osun State University, started saying Sandy's cake. you want to be giving us cake that has sand inside. So that sandy cake, like cake that is sandy. Like, it's my name, Sandra, and then I just coined like Sandra, Sandy. Okay, so later on, as time goes on, you get exposed. Your knowledge about things, you increase, you improve. So I got to discover, okay, even Sandy's cake is just projecting cakes. It's not projecting. What plan do you have? Like, what do you have here? You should think big. You know what they tell you, think big. I used to like, it's true. You have to think big. Okay, so September last year, September 21, I decided that okay, Sandy's cake will no longer be Sandy's cake. Sandy's cake will now be Sandra's Bakery. You know, you're Sandra's Bakery. You should do. You know, like all these noise will be like,
I don't
represent. So I went ahead, told people that I want to launch, like I just want to start business from the beginning.
You have to be intentional about business.
Yeah, so I told people that I want to start from the beginning. So I told my mom, and she got the idea of we'll do launching, you display different kind of cakes. And you know, as time was going on, I saw that it wasn't going to be convenient for her because she was taking that as a burden upon herself. Like a kind of exhibition.
Oh, okay.
So I saw that it wasn't going to, like the money and all of these things. So I told her not to worry. I would just make it an online launching, and it was great. So I picked a date, told people that so date I'll be launching, and then you have to put it on all your social media platforms. And I got a friend, a blogger, so he had to put it on his own blog. I opened an Instagram account. I gave people 20% discounts. So that, you know, catchy and all of those things. I received all that period. So, and it was amazing. I was happy. Like, I was really happy. I created my own design. Everything that I used, all the designs that I used, I created them by myself on my phone. You know, I'm a content creator. So I create design, I create stuffs by myself. Like, I create design for brands too. So I create design by myself, I create words by myself. You know, when you want to grow your business, just come and meet me.
Yes, I know.
Content.
Content creating.
So I create artwork for you. So that's what I did. And when it comes to writing, I just found myself that I like to write. I just write. I write because I believe in the power of words. I believe so much in the power of words. I believe in the power of words. How was I learned fast? So I've done it like 2 times. Okay, so and as for spoken word too, I just like to talk. You see now that. So spoken word, basically there's always been all this like inspirational and gospel, Christian. So it has always been around that. I released my first spoken word video on 20th of April this year on my birthday.
Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah, that I sent. So that was my first, because I got an award for that particular poem in 2017. Wow. So first runner. It was a Got Talent, a talent show, and I presented my spoken word, and then they gave me an award as the first person to, like, the best spoken word artist for that show. So it was that spoken word that gave me that award. So it was from that moment that I knew that, okay, spoken word, okay, let's take it to the next level.
So you hope to transition that one into a business too?
Business
or gets paid for performances,
like when they call you.
I mean, you are trying to secure the bag. It's not only
yeah. At least people will get to like celebrate you or something. I don't want to bag the camera. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so people will get to pay you, and so but for now, in the long run, they might you know now, Fela Droto, if it comes to speak here now. You know, if you don't but I'm someone that likes to, at first, the first thing, let us impart first. Let us just touch lives first. That's the first thing. So before, in fact, my mom used to abuse me. Sandra, make money. Even with the fact that I want to be independent financially, I still have this mindset in my head that, and it's a very good one, that I should give back. I love to give back.
True.
So,
you know, that reminds me of a quote I saw somewhere, that the goal is to make impact and earn income.
yes.
Because at the end of the day, whatever impact you are trying to make, it should be sustainable in a way that you'll be able to fund it. Imagine you launching your NGO and going to an orphanage and you have no means of income. So the next one you want to go for, it's like you've given these people half hope and then they're expecting another one, and then you can't or you can't expand, you can't do beyond what you've been able. But of course you still start small.
Sandy,
for instance, now we have a monthly program by Precious Love Foundation. Every third weekend, we make sure that we go to the orphanage homes that we have visited in past times, because we want to have a relationship with them. We can't just be going to orphanage homes December festive period alone. So we get to know what they need. Like when we visited February, we discovered that a particular home needs a library. Most of the children, they want to become a communicator, they want to do broadcasting, and they are not ready. So if we don't do those kind of visits, how would we know? So the following month, we provided them with a library in collaboration with an NGO that has to do with reading. Like what they do basically is reading. So we worked with them. They were planning to celebrate their first year anniversary. So I just grabbed the opportunity, like, see, it's good I sent you. Because I was even surprised, like at this time when we needed, so he asked me to recommend a home. And because I know what a home needs, what a particular, out of all the homes we've visited, the homes that need this kind of thing, if I don't know, I'd have just suggested another home, and maybe the home does not even need it. So we were able to work together and provide it. Yes, and provide it. So imagine every month we are going to, if I don't have, thank God for team members too, thank God for family, thank God for friends. But think of it, every month, if I don't have something that is giving me money, if I don't have something that is how would we be able to? And it's not the time that the time when NGOs get money the most is maybe when you have a very, very big project. I know this is a weekend thing, it's just whatever we are able to gather. And the main point is go there, give them tutorial, mentorship sections, talk. Because December period, what people just go there, just make fun and then drop the gifts. The homes receive gifts a lot during festive period, but times like these, they don't really see people, and they need people, they need volunteers, they need people who can help them to train the kids. So,
you know, you're a perfect example of when businesses also, I don't want to use the term CSR, like corporate social responsibility. Apart from that, they're really invested in giving back to the community from which they are getting the money. Because one way or the other, it's in circular motion. So when this is to show that you can also make impact, make money, and your business will not run down. Actually, because I'm sure you also have to balance your profit, you also have to buy materials. So how do you strike that balance and resist the urge to pour all the money into one side alone?
Really?
Or resist the urge to hold on to the money? It goes both ways. So how?
The thing is that when you are doing business, you let your head be open and try and calculate. It's true. As much as we want to impact lives, we still have to think. Okay, for instance, you are taking a business and you have to remove your capital. You have to remove what you spent on it. You have to remove your profit. Then it is from your profit that you can now decide that you want to distribute your money to any angle that you want it to go. But even at this level that we are as a student, you know that the profit we even get, we are able to even expand the business. For instance, now my profit, I might decide that I want to use it to get a new equipment. So this level that we are, so unlike businesses that have grown and their profit, they're used to buy car. You get what I'm saying?
Company car.
So at this level, as a studentpreneur, what's the best thing is, even the profit is meant to build you. the profit is meant to. It's not to buy shoe. It's not to buy.
Tell them, let them hear. Tell them.
It's not to buy stuff. It's not to eat tantalizer. It's not to go to cinema. Oh, you have times that you can relax. So it's enjoy your life. Because sometimes I have to remind myself that Sandra, sit down, calm down, and think about life, think about yourself, think about how you have to energize and feel back. Because there's no bad thing in stopping and starting. There's no bad thing in relaxing. There's no bad thing in sitting down and rethinking and trying to get your bearing again before you continue. Because some of us will discover that when we walk, we realize that we've given so much, and if you don't go back to your powerhouse, you might not be able to dispense again.
You'll be drained.
You might not be able to dispense. And for instance, at the beginning of the year, let me just cite this instance. It's basically like my biggest, like one of the lessons that I've learned this year. So at the beginning of the year, I wanted to make things happen for my birthday, because the fact that my angel was going to be 2 years again. So I wanted to make things happen. I wanted something big. I wanted to shout and all of those things. So I was also concerned about, okay, what does God want me to do at this particular time? I'm a God person. we all are too. So what do I want to do? What is best at this particular time? I just wanted, okay, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do that. And when it was getting close, when it was getting close to April, those things were not visible again. They're not visible. It wasn't looking like, Sandra, what will you now do now? Because it got to a point I was crying. Yeah, yes, I cried. Yeah, so those times I was like, it was looking like I was beating myself down. Like, so you won't do this? So Sandra, what happened to you? And all of those things. But to cut the long story short, I realized that sometimes when you are telling yourself quick, you have to still tell yourself steadily. Like, you have to tell yourself calm down. Self-control, the ability to tell your inner self. Your inner self is a very, very big person, very, very big, a global person. That's the person that is inside of you. So, and then your inner self is telling you, please answer me. I want to show. I want the world to see me. It is your present self that would calm your inner self down. That's calm down. We'll get there, but it has to be steadily. It has to be steadily. So I discovered that you don't have to rush anything. You don't have to at all. So even the spoken word poetry that I didn't plan just came on a platter of gold. The person that shot the video came like a week to my birthday. Imagine, I had plans from the beginning of the year. So some of those came a week to my birthday, and on a zero budget, just decided to shoot my video, drop ideas and all of those things, and then the video just came out on my birthday. Even a day to my birthday, I was still thinking, this one, wait, I don't know.
Wow.
So and then it just came out like that. So sometimes let God lead. Let God lead you. Sometimes you don't have to, all the time, you don't have to rush it. But I told someone that moving at your own pace, discern when you're moving at your own pace and discern when you're staying at your comfort zone.
Okay.
Yes.
Word.
You can be moving at your own pace and be staying in your comfort zone. Some people be like, no, leave me alone, no, let me move at my own pace. Sorry, sometimes check if you are not staying in your comfort zone, because people might be getting to push you like do this, and the push might be right. Just be able to discern. Sometimes people might be pushing you like, see your mates, they are doing this, you need to do this. You have to be able to discern if it is for you or it's not for you.
You know, you've answered many
Are you sure that I've answered many questions with this story?
This was like, I actually wanted to preach it, Pastor. Right on. Wow. So like what you said last, moving at your own pace, staying at your own comfort zone, like being able to stretch to your fullest capacity, while also like waiting for God's timing on the right timing and all those things. So I'm sure you've been able to apply that with balancing school. Because we've been talking more about your business and NGO and all. School. And then, sorry, I'm going to, since I'm sure you're going to have to answer many questions in one anyway. Like, you have, you said you're into content creation, you have interest in branding and marketing and stuff like that. So, I'm sure you've not started yet, not because you're not ready in the sense, but because it's just not the right timing.
No, it's not really because it's not the right timing, but because maybe because I have skills I want to learn. You know, somebody going out to be a brand ambassador to global companies, to international organizations, you have to be able to hear something that they have to listen to. New things that they have to listen to about. You know, when I was discovering this particular part of media, advertisement, brand ambassador, and all of those things.
Entrepreneurs Channel TV, Africa's first gender-based television service. Yes, at Entrepreneurs Channel TV, our primary responsibility is promoting women entrepreneurs in West African countries. We also support women's well-being, share women's knowledge on a variety of subjects and topics, passions and opinions. Entrepreneurs Channel TV is on Intelsat 20. Our satellite coverage is within Africa, Europe, Middle East, Asia, North and South America. Opportunities abound for women-owned micro to small businesses, corporate bodies and organizations, and also government parastatals. For inquiries and advert placements, contact 0705 5053 843. Entrepreneurs Channel TV, rewriting Africa's story through enterprise Amazon. Entrepreneurs Channel TV, Africa's first gender-based television service. Yes, at Entrepreneurs Channel TV, our primary responsibility is promoting women entrepreneurs in West African countries. We also support women's well-being, share women's knowledge on a variety of subjects and topics, passions and opinions. Entrepreneurs Channel TV is on Intelsat 20. Our satellite coverage is within Africa, Europe, Middle East, Asia, North and South America. Opportunities abound for women-owned micro to small businesses, corporate bodies and organizations, and also government parastatals. For inquiries and advert placements, contact 0705 5053 843. Entrepreneurs Channel TV, rewriting Africa's story through enterprise Amazon.
I told myself that it would be taking business from the grassroots to the global market, the global world. So now, you that want to take business from global, from grassroots to global market, you have to have something that they would listen to. Marketing strategies, how to grow their business through media. So I told myself again that I would always tell people that I believe that media is a positive instrument or a tool that can be used for social growth and development. So I have to make you see that truly, media is a tool for you to grow your business from the grassroots level to. So I have skills that I want to acquire, like public relations skill, marketing skills, advertisements, journalism, broadcasting, and all of those things. Content creation.
Okay, so you're learning all these skills. You're also learning English language, and I'm sure you're also learning to develop Sandra's Bakery, right? And you're also learning about social impact and latest trends and how to do all those things and all. I feel like, okay, so how have you been able to balance it? Not just maybe because of external challenges like time, money, school, exams, and all those people around you and all that. As someone who is also into like an infomaniac myself, like I like learning and trying, how have you been able to balance that? Okay, know when to. This is not the time to learn this. Focus on this now. Focus like balancing and spreading it out in a way that would now work for you. Please tell us the steps you've been able to take.
Jesus is Lord. Okay, so the point is, I didn't know like I was going to be involved in things that I'm involving in right now, like I'm getting myself into right now. I started with one thing, and then it's now turning out to be. Do you get it? So now it's to me, everything is still looking like one thing. I'm sorry, because I try to make sure that it's still coming together because it is me.
Okay.
So it is me that I'm trying to do things at a time, and I do most things. I work with my phone a lot of times. So when it comes to academics, 2017, is it 2018? Yeah, 2018 July, Precious Love Foundation. We had our first secondary school conference.
Okay.
Our first secondary school conference, and we had at the University of Ibadan, and we had like 200 students in attendance. So, and when this year came, that time I'm in school. I have to travel from school to Ibadan like almost every week, like 3 times in a week. Imagine, students. I would leave school. I was still in 200 level then. My friends would be asking me, wait, are you sure you are a student? Are you sure it's not PT that you are doing in this school? So I would leave school, I would rush down to Ibadan, drop letters, do all of those things. Yeah, my mom was helping, and my sister too, and team members, they were helping. But then there are still some things that as a leader,
Yes,
you have to do. You have to be there.
Yes.
And so that period, man, my academics, I was trying at the same time to make sure that it was good. And I would go for tutorials. I'm this kind of person, I go for tutorials. And again, I pray for God's help that period. So that period, it was very, very tight. Do you know that immediately after we finished the conference, my exam was 2 weeks to go. I spent like almost the whole semester
Planning for
conference. So on getting to school, I just had to rush things, go for extra classes. My friends, thank God for friends. So I had to go for extra classes and all of those things. So this year, I made up my mind that not because I don't want the conference to hold, not because the conference won't hold. In fact, this year basically PLF has been focusing on OVC, orphans and vulnerable children. Not because we've forgotten that we want to reach out to secondary school students too, but because at this time we just want to maintain focus on OVC, on what we can do. Okay, on what we can do. So I realized that this year, and a lot of people have been asking me, Sandra, what's up? Are you not going to have your conference this year? Secondary school conference. But I'm not getting the conviction to go ahead. Okay. I might not, if I go ahead with it this year, the way I had to hit it last year, and I was able to do fine my academics, this year, I might have to suffer for it. Because that would mean that I'm sending myself. Because I didn't get the conviction that we would have a conference this year. So from January, so far this year, from January, my last semester, I ensure as much as possible that I didn't leave school at all.
Okay.
And that didn't stop what we do in PLF. And strictly.
And then you were still able to.
That my classmates were wondering. Yes, my classmates were wondering, like, Sandra, you've not traveled this weekend. You've not traveled this week. What happened? 2019 has brought a different thing to you. I'm like, it's not 2019. It's not 2019. It's just my determination. And I realized that I needed to focus on academics. I needed to focus on school activity. Because whatever they do in school, it doesn't all concern me now. I was just as our last year.
Okay, so on that note, like would you, okay, anyway, you're already in that line. I wanted to ask if you were going to like practice what you've learned with your degree in school.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, that you're already in that line. Because combined with your business and your social enterprise, PLF and all, but apparently you're already doing that. And over the course of your answers, you've highlighted support systems, like your friends, your team, your parents, your everything. I'm sure there are many people out there who envy you.
I'm serious.
You know, when you have to struggle to convince your parents in the first place, and then you have to struggle to have them support you, even if it's not resources.
Even your friends, like you are doing so well and they are not jealous, they are not envying you,
you have to close your eyes to those things because you would have friends that would actually they will be supporting you, like they'll be there, but you know that this person, in fact, you know, last semester, almost every week, because I wasn't going home, so almost every week, not every week like that, my dad would drop by and drop Captain Cook bread for me. Coconut bread. He will call me, Sandra, is it coconut you want or butter bread? Daddy, I'm using this platform to thank you. So my mom won't get jealous. So mommy, I'm using this platform to thank you. So my dad will call me, Sandra, is it butter bread you want or coconut bread? And I'll tell him, it got to a point I got tired of coconut bread, so I'll tell him butter bread. So almost every week we will drop 2 big breads and drop it by in school, and then I'll because I share things a lot, so I'll call friends. My dad has brought bread, oh yeah, let's share bread. So it got to a point I had to stop saying it out that my dad,
because you noticed something,
because I noticed that it could be harming someone. It's not everything. With the fact, you know, for instance, I have a new pair of shoe and my friend doesn't have. It might not be because I want to keep it. I might just have to, because to save my friends, or if I make sure that if I'm sure that I've not gotten 2, it's better for me to just keep that one and not tell my friend that I got a pair of shoe, so it doesn't cause harm. So it got to a point I had to reduce the way I tell my friends that my daddy has visited me.
True.
So most like it does not even come to my hostel. You just tell me to come and meet him at the junction. And you know, it's a different thing for you to know when your parents are spying on you, or when they are genuinely coming to just come and show you love. So that was what my dad was doing. He wasn't spying on me. So I'm not that kind of child that is in school and then her dad is coming every weekend to come and check what she's doing. Joe, because it does not even. He just called me, Sandra. Okay, I'm coming from Ife now. Captain Cook is very, very rainy bread in Ocean. So he just call me and then I'll go and meet him, and even if see, he might not even give me money, but that joy and the fact I will hug him. Sometimes he will just give me a surprise visit to my hostel, and he will just call me, Sandra, where are you? I'll be like, I'm in my room, I'm in my hostel. He'll be like, no, you're not in your hostel, you're not in your room, come outside. And I just go outside. Wow. You need to see the expression of my face. I will just jump, I'll shout. Like, so I see myself as someone that is very, very privileged. Like the kind of love that I get from my parents is on another level. That even when they don't have, it got to a point that we want to stop asking them for things, because we know that when we ask them, even when we don't try to express our need in front of my parents. Because when they don't have, they will try as much as possible. So when you just notice that at this point, my mom or my dad cannot be able to afford this thing, do not just tell them. Sometimes I would have been like almost done with our project or something before I announce it at home. That's when you hear, okay, what will your friend eat? What will your friend do this? When we had our project, December, Moment of Love, it's an orphanage tour. So we go to about 5 orphanages and 2 hospitals. So for like a whole week, my friends were around, and my friends was the kind of food we will not eat on a regular. My friends will just ensure that they are comfortable and all of that. So my friends too have been really, really supportive. My friends, especially the people we started together. The people we started together.
They are the best actually, because they know when they started together.
And again, on the long run, people you meet, you just meet some people just a day, and it will look as if you've been together for years. You know, they will give you chance. Maybe because they see something in you and then they just want to help you, and they just want to be a part of your life, you know, and different things that have helped me. Volunteering, it has, and I like attending programs. I like attending programs. I like attending conferences. I like it so much. One of my hobby because I like networking. Wow. So I see those platforms as an avenue for you to network
and get clients.
And get clients too. So I like conferences. Right from secondary school, I'll travel from Ibadan. Thank God for my parents that used to allow me to. I'll travel from Ibadan, I'll go to AU for programs, for camps and all of those things. So I like conferences. It has helped me. And volunteering, volunteering with organization, it develops skills within you. It makes you do some things when they put you in charge of stuff and they want to test your competency and then you are able to do it. So volunteering with organizations has helped me. I'm grateful. That even helped me learn.
And the 3 boss ladies we've had today.
You see a running trend. That's volunteering. So when you give of yourself to society, you pick up skills.
Yes, you meet people. It gives you platform.
So it's not like you're just giving yourself. You are giving to. Even we can just say it without mindset.
Don't be rigid. Be flexible. Like be able to. Sometimes, in fact, intentionally, I'll try and put myself in stuff I don't know. Okay, from earlier on, I've always had interest in media. So when you ask me, I don't know anything more.
You should do
I don't know anything.
I mean, actually, this volunteering thing about the new skills, it actually allows you to get new skills. I remember when I volunteered for a program like some weeks back, and I was just like, once they're doing hospitality, I'm there. Because I like overseeing things. Usually, that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
Then if I'm not overseeing, maybe I'll probably work with the protocol team or the ushering team like that. So then now, we had people doing this, we are doing this. I should probably want to get projector, organizing and all that. Then it was time for social media or like we have to be reporting live as the thing, the event is going. And then please can you pause and do Instagram account? And I'm like, okay, Instagram account. I was also saying that maybe just one or two something. I'm like, okay, no problem. Now let me use my phone. And I started. And that's when I knew that content creators are working. Jesus. Like it was work.
Attractive
and
catchy, and then you have to use hashtags.
The caption has to be engaging, and like you have to oh no, this is work. And I did it like for 7 days, go around for 7 days, and I went for another this thing again, and I have to do it again, and I was already used to it. But I don't want to
exposure. I learned something.
So I was treating that even apart from that, when you like the idea of something, volunteering to do something or to do it might let you know that this is not meant for you. So when you try it and you've not committed to it and nobody is waiting for you to so apart from learning new things, it also teaches you that this path is not for you. So that it also helps you clarify and also help you develop your interest and all. So this is our own manifesto. That's the thing. Because you are seeing a new generation of women who are making things happen and they are not being selfish about it. They are also extending the opportunities to other people. They're also giving back. They're also helping out and stuff, and they're also doing good. It's not as if they are shrinking.
Yeah, one thing I've learned about women is that some of us don't want to learn. Some of us don't want to. Of recent, a friend connected me to his friend, a lady, and then she would message me almost every day. Sandra, let's talk about this. And I'm surprised, like, wow. See, people that are even like close to me,
they're not worried for me out.
In fact, they find it hard to ask me questions. They want to.